Sasha Banks finally made her long-awaited return to WWE, but it ended up being a very sad return. During a segment on Friday Night SmackDown, Bianca Belair was being attacked by Carmella and Zelina Vega. To save Bianca Belair, Sasha Banks made her return, and surprisingly, she decided to save Bianca Belair because the last time we saw Sasha and Bianca, they were bitter enemies. And then Sasha Banks, after saving Bianca, she hugged Bianca Belair. But then later in the night, they tagged up against Zelina Vega and Carmella, and Sasha Banks made her heel turn and attacked Bianca Belair, setting up a match at SummerSlam for the SmackDown Women's Championship. But unfortunately, her Sasha Banks' return to WWE didn't go exactly as many fans hoped it would. And it wasn't Sasha's fault at all. It was WWE's fault. What happened was, when Sasha revealed that she was not wanting to become friends with Bianca, she was just tricking her, and she then attacked Bianca. When this happened in the arena, the fans who were actually there said that when Sasha attacked Bianca, the crowd erupted in cheers, and they loved it. Us viewers on TV, we heard something very different. We heard a chorus of thunderous boos. Vince McMahon ordered that the SmackDown production team be ready just in case fans decide to cheer for Sasha Banks and not Bianca Belair. This is because Vince McMahon wants Sasha Banks to be a heel and Bianca Belair to be the most beloved babyface. So if you watch SmackDown, you heard boos for when Sasha Banks was attacking Bianca Belair. But in reality, those fans in that arena in Minnesota were cheering Sasha Banks. And it's very, very sad that WWE had to stoop to something so low and honestly disgusting to ruin Sasha Banks' return and ruin it for the millions of fans watching on TV. Okay, she's supposed to be a heel, but why pipe in fake boos and make it manufactured? It was a very real moment when Sasha returned and then attacked Bianca, but then you put in fake boos, and there was extreme backlash from fans who said, this is just uncalled for. Why do we have live fans if you're going to use fake crowd noise, fake boos? Let the fans in the arena decide who they like and don't like. But I will say that it is truly amazing having Sasha Banks back in WWE, even though WWE had to use deceptive tactics against Sasha Banks to get Bianca Belair over. There is some very upsetting news for John Cena. During a contract signing for the Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor match at SummerSlam, Baron Corbin all of a sudden got into the ring and attacked Finn Balor, and then ripped the contract away from Finn and tried to sign it because he wanted to face Roman Reigns at SummerSlam because he's been very destitute and hard up for money. So he needed a big match to get back on his feet. But then John Cena came out, and just before Baron Corbin was able to sign the contract, John Cena attacked Baron Corbin and stole away the contract from Baron, and Cena took out a Sharpie from his pocket and signed the contract, and it looked like that was it. Now Roman Reigns is going to have to face John Cena because John Cena was able to take away the contract from Baron Corbin, but really he's taking away the contract from Finn Balor. And the question that many fans had was, is this legal? Is this allowed in the WWE rulebook? Can you, during a contract signing for a title match, can you just go in, take the contract away from the challenger and say, hey, I want the match, and just beat down the person who was supposed to be in the match? In this case, it was Finn Balor. Finn Balor was ready to face Roman Reigns for the Universal title at SummerSlam, but then, of course, Baron Corbin got in the ring, and then John Cena, and John Cena signed the contract. The current rumor is that this is not allowed by WWE, and in fact, John Cena is going to be punished by WWE officials for illegally signing a contract for a match that he has nothing to do with. In that contract, supposedly, it says this match is Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor at SummerSlam for the Universal title, and John Cena's name is nowhere in the contract, and WWE officials are livid that John Cena didn't just give the contract back to Finn Balor. Because John Cena is supposed to be a babyface anyways, why wouldn't he just take it from Corbin, say, hey, Baron, you can't do that, and then say, hey, Finn, here's your contract back, good luck at SummerSlam, I'll go do my own thing. Instead, John Cena signed the contract and basically said, too bad, Finn, I'm going to face Roman Reigns for the Universal title at SummerSlam and not you, too bad. But now WWE officials are saying, not too fast, John Cena, you can't do that. If we did allow this, this would set a horrible precedent for the future. For every contract signing in WWE, basically it would be a free-for-all. It would be like Money in the Bank. Hey, whoever can go and beat up the challenger and steal away the contract, you get the match. So WWE officials, they're going to announce that John Cena is suspended from WWE, and he may not get the match at SummerSlam because it's an illegal contract. But right now, the rumor is that John Cena will indeed be suspended from WWE, but then a couple days before SummerSlam, he'll be reinstated, and it will end up being a triple threat with Finn Balor, John Cena, and Roman Reigns for the Universal title. But there's also rumors that it could just be a one-on-one match with John Cena and Roman Reigns at SummerSlam, and they had to do these shenanigans because they wanted to keep, the storyline going for the build-up to SummerSlam. What are your thoughts on WWE using fake boos during Sasha Banks' return on Friday Night SmackDown, and the rumor that John Cena will be suspended for taking the contract from Finn Balor? Leave a comment and give me your opinion. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and be sure to click the bell notification so you are notified when we release our next video.